Chigos here, back for another Football Manager 15 video here with Eastleigh, and it's time for the FA Cup final. So without further ado, let's push on and see if we can get our second piece of silverware for the season. And the first thing you gotta look at is Johnny is out, but that's no problem because Jean Phillip or Juan Phillip, whatever you want to call him, he's made his way into the squad. Eric Bookran can play on the bench because he's terrible. Had to give him a sending off game, and it was a very disappointing one at that. Michael Perry's not going to play. Ygelder's not going to play. As you can see, this is a fairly rotated squad because I was just looking at our options and what we were focused on, and we already guaranteed ourselves the league. So the best option was to rest everyone, and then because we rested everyone, why not use our best players for the final game of the season. So that was the idea behind that. But I'm fairly short on defenders at the moment. Pablo Mendes can come in. He wants more game time, but we're at the end of the season anyway. And maybe we can bring in one more person. Kacic, maybe a Paulista. I tell you, we'll bring in Kacic. No, we'll bring in Perry. Bring in Perry because he's a striker and a midfielder. But this will be the lineup today. Blanco in goal. Barman, Arube, Baumgartner, and Carlotti, with Higuchi, Ali, and Wilshere in the middle. Goluzzi as the enganche, and Guerra and Al Badri as the two goal scorers. Al Badri needs one more goal, so he hits the 30 for the season, where Guerra's already hit 32. So hopefully we can get a goal out of Al Badri today. And let's push on to face Chelsea, who have Kenny Sinaev, who's the second highest goal scorer in the competition, which could be a bit of a threat, but now it's FA Cup time. Let's see if we can get something, because that's the ultimate result. And let's see if we can bring home our silverware, because we missed out last year. We didn't make the FA Cup final. We missed out on the Capital One Cup final because we lost. So let's see if we can bring home the FA Cup, because that's probably, in my eyes, it's a bigger prize than the Capital One Cup for sure, because of the amount of teams that go through the FA Cup. But Sinaev's on the ball, so he's playing, which could be a problem. Abdullah Sebi goes straight through. Valzania finds Martinuzzi. Emre Can, Kosholiuk gets around one. He's hit the post. Lucky break there for us. And after 8 minutes, we did look like we're in a bit of trouble. But we are now pushing on, which is what we want to look at. We want to continue our form, not our form as of late, but our form over the whole season, because our last game was terrible because of the rotated system. But here we go, Wilshere's on the ball, finds Ali, Guerra, Gluzzi, but it's straight at Wetner. So that's a bad call there from Gluzzi, our hero from the game against Manchester United. And apparently Arube is given a foul, but you know, it could be costly because not many penalties are saved in FM this year, and this will prove that right now, as Valzania will score, and he does. Top left, 30 minutes down, we're now losing 1-0. What a problem that is. The FA Cup could be slipping out of our hands, just like every other cup competition we get into. It's not a very good thing, but here you go, Valzania steps up. It is a great strike, and Blanco just hasn't taken the step before his dive. As you can see, a lot of Eastleigh supporters in the stand. We have an instant highlight. Will it go our way? I don't think so. Barman, Gulasi can't get there. Ali, Wilshere, Guerra scores. Oh my god, we scored one back after 2 minutes. Athos Guerra picking up goal number 33 of his season. Here we go. Great ball in. Ali gets there, Wilshere finds Guerra, who manages to be onside through the keeper's legs. It's 1-1, and that is a lot better result from the boys, and that is a swift reply if I've ever seen one. We didn't even get the kick off, it was that swift. So what do you know about that? No highlight screen. There we go. It's 1-1. We owe them. Let's get out there. We still have another half of football to be played, so let's go out there and give it to them. We don't want to be sitting back and saying with the what ifs and whys. We want to give it to them and prove that we are the ultimate team in England through the FA Cup. We've already won the league. The FA Cup will just top our already amazing season. And after 66 minutes, I think we're going to have to look at making some substitutions because we're not getting anything from his second half. So Jack Wilshere's going to come off, Stendara can come on, and we'll also bring on Pablo Mendes for Yu Higuchi, freshen up the midfield, give him some legs. I think Tamir Al-Badri might have to be our third sub of the game. Not having too much of an impact, but we'll passionately encourage the boys because that's what we need. We need to encourage them. Kosciuszko scores a bloody worldie, and that could be the game. So we'll watch this highlight because I think this is a good goal, and Blanco was just caught way too far on the wrong side of goal. You see, we've cleared the ball straight to him. Blanco's not paying attention. It's cost him because he hasn't come over enough. And well, what can you do, you know? But we need to make changes and drastic ones. So Sinclair's going to come on. Carlotti's off. Sinclair can play up top. Barman can play in the middle. We'll play 3 at the back and see if we can go overload. See if we can get anything out of the last 10 minutes of the game. Because I think we've just thrown the FA Cup away, just like we do every other cup. I think it's gone. And there's nothing more disappointing than this. 89 minutes played, 91, 92, and let's see the final whistle now. As soon as we get possession of the ball, he'll blow the whistle. And that'll be game. There you go. 2-1 loss. We've lost the FA Cup. Very disappointing. So, what can you do? Another cup competition we have failed in. And what can I say? So, it's disappointment. We did play well. We had a lot of the game. We just didn't take our chances. And there you go. 936k in the bank. It's not good enough. We should have had a trophy. We've bottled another one. So that's very disappointing. But while we're here, we'll have a look at the end of season review. I did pick up the Manager of the Year award. We didn't have any players in any real positions. But we'll have a look at the quick review. Ruben Blanco, 58 appearances. What a season he had. Dele Alli had 54. Picked up 12 goals, 17 assists. Great performance from him. Average rating of 7.39. He might get himself in the team of the year. Tamir Al-Badri also had a 7.39 overall rating. Not bad from him, picking up 29 goals and 11 assists. But Athos Guerra really found his prime this year. We only had 6 months of him last year. Didn't really fit into the squad, but this year he has proved himself. And 33 goals, 18 assists. Absolute world beater. Could not be happy with that transfer, and hopefully we can look to sign him down into a longer deal because he really deserves one. But Jack Wilshere, probably the disappointing transfer of the window. 6.69 average rating over 36 games. It's just not good enough, especially in 90k a week. I mean, come on, mate. You need to just toughen up. Come on. But we're looking to revamp the squad. The people on the outs. I know Eric Bukran has played his last game at the club. I do think he'll be going to MK Dons, but Arsenal want him, Norwich want him, QPR and Watford, so they want a backup keeper. You just find they can have him, you know. Don't get me wrong, he's not a bad keeper, but the replacement I'm bringing in, or the replacements I'm bringing in are even better. Alexis Yagao will be leaving as well. Fairly disappointing. He's had a good career at the club. You know, he joined in our first year in the Prem on a free. Didn't really get the first team football he was looking for in the last 2 seasons, but is happy enough to stay with us and put in a bit of a shift, so that was good from him. I don't think there's any other outs really here. Maybe Herrera might be going out. I think, yeah, Herrera will probably be leaving as well. just don't have any use for him in the squad anymore. Free up a bit of wages with all those 3 players, but I'll show you who we're looking at bringing in, I do believe. So, future transfers, it's you have a bit of a moment when you sign a goalkeeper and then you forget you've signed a goalkeeper and you get another goalkeeper. So next year we'll have 2 goalkeepers come in, revamp the backups, hopefully get some rotation going and see what we can do. I know Ruben Blanco is wanted by other clubs. I'll look to hold on to him, but if I can't, I've already got some replacements here. So the first one we've bought from Barcelona for 825k is Alfonso Herrero. Not a bad keeper, but not an amazing keeper. 31 years old. He not a bad keeper, you know. As you see, never really had too much first team football. He did when he came through at Real Madrid, but this is a funny thing. He starts off his career at Real Madrid and in Castilla, breaks through the team, leaves, goes to Segunda, then goes to La Liga, then back to Segunda, and then makes his way to Barcelona somehow. So he's gone from Real to Barca. He'd be hated around there. But, backup keeper. And the other one we're bringing is Abdelhak Hassani from PSG. This guy's a bit better keeper than the other bloke. And as you can see, he's only 24, this guy as well. So this guy's got plenty of time to develop. As you can see, he's not getting the first team football he wants down at PSG. He had some first team football in the reserves. But hopefully he can break his way into our squad. He's 24, so he should develop quite a bit. We're bringing him on 15.25k a week, so less than what he was on before. And Alfonso Herrero, our other backup goalkeeper, will only be on 7k, so we're not wasting any money there, and if we do, we've got the backup and the backup of the backup. So we've got 3 choices for our goalkeepers, which might be unnecessary, but you know, it could be working. Johnny had an option to move, but I rejected it, which wasn't enough money. You know, look at him, he's still good enough for us, so we'll hold on to him until we can find a replacement for him, because he is a good player still. That's the only transfers I've looked at bringing in. I'll have to have a look during the winter to have a look. But as you can see, these were the goalkeepers I was looking at. And as you can see, I wanted to bring in this guy. Amazing keeper at 25 years old. But 60 million for a goalkeeper is way out of price. And as you can see, the budget is just not there. But you know, we'll look forward to next year. As I said, once again, Champions League and Cup competitions next year will be the main thing we look at, because there's nothing to do, and I'm hoping to bring out a new save or revamp the Gibraltar save, one of the two, but we'll soon find that out in the future. Regarding the club, nothing's happened. I want an affiliate, they won't give me one, but we do really need one. Finances, you know, we're struggling, which is not good, but somehow our projected balance is always good. Now have a look at me. They haven't looked at me for a very long time, and as you can see, coaching, attacking's 18, defense is 20, tactical, technique and mental are all up there. Fitness isn't, goalkeepers isn't, working with youngsters isn't. Got good play knowledge and youngster knowledge. My adaptability and determination are terrible. My level of discipline is terrible. But my man management and my motivating is average, so not too bad there. Media handling is 100%, my reputation is 100%, tactical consistency is 100%, finances is 100%, my handling team discipline is 100%, hands-on approach is only 85, my loyalty to players is 75, my domestic player bias is only 55%. But my contract expires in 2 years' time. I'm on a decent amount of money, but you know, I'm not worried about the money. You can't do anything with it anyway. Promises, I've got so many here. So many people want to leave, but they'll only leave if I can find a decent enough deal for them. Blanco wants to go to Liverpool. I said if they match our cost, our price, well then no problem. Michael Carlotti's the same. If they match what we want, then we'll get rid of them, but if they don't, well then that's their own problem. And my achievements, we'll go awards. Premier Division, Manager of the Year, Manager of the Month, Manager of the Month, Manager of the Year. So I've got a lot in the Prem. Right. But landmarks. FA Trophy we won back in 2015. We were promoted into the conference, promoted into League 2, winners of League 1. We won the Southeast Asian Football Championship with Australia, won the Sky Bet Championship, and then back-to-back Premier League trophies, but we want more. We always want more. And transfer record fee is where is it? Dele Alli is right here in 2024, but we sold Asensio for double that, which is even better. But anyway, that will be it for now. The next time I'll see you will be some way during the next season when we have Europe to focus on. But my name has been Chivos. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you on another Football Manager video.